Hey guys, it's Chris here from Chris's Creative Life, and I design workshops that help you create beautiful projects from start to finish with easy to follow guides. And it's finally time for me to come back and show you what I have done with the gnomes from Gnomes for Autumn from Close to My Heart, which is a current special during the month of August. And so I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about some of the advantages of using a scrapbooking workshop that I have designed. So lots of times we accumulate products or the newest thing, or we want to get all of the specials. But if you're not actually using the product, that's just no good, right? So when I design a workshop, all of the products that are on the supply list, you basically use them all up by the end. So it's nice. You don't have to worry about putting things away and then having to remember, okay, it's time to create some autumn layouts. Now, what do I have? Where is it? All of those fun things. The workshop guide literally walks you through how to use everything from start to finish. You cut up your papers, you assemble your project, and you're good to go and ready to add your photos to the layout. So this scrapbooking workshop will help you create 4 double-page spreads or 8 12x12 scrapbooking pages. It totally depends on how you count them. And like I said, it does feature the collection from Close to My Heart called Gnomes for Autumn. And if you haven't checked it out, make sure to go and check out those products. So the fun thing about this collection is obviously it does have a gnome theme and a fall theme. So you could switch it out depending on your preferences. Let's just say you're not a gnome person. There's actually very little product that is completely geared to gnomes. So if those you don't want on your layouts, then you could just omit the 2 stickers that are really gnome driven and flip that piece of paper over onto the other side. Okay, I'm going to add my desk into the camera view now. We're going to take a look at my workshop files, what it creates, what I used to create my layouts, and let's just get started here. Okay, so here we go. We'll just move the keyboard out of the way there. So once you order a workshop guide from my blog, you will be redirected to another page to download your files. If you're not redirected, you will also receive an email receipt, which you can also download the files from. And if not, there's always a third option, which is to sign back into your customer portal. You can see all of your past purchases along with your personal downloads. So these are what the files look like. So there's a cover image that shows you the 4 layouts all together. There is the full supply list, which I'm just going to walk you through really quickly. So I did use the Gnomes for Autumn paper pack and sticker sheet, which I have right here. And so, like I said, you can see here, these 2 stickers are actually the only 2 stickers that are gnome driven. So, and I'll show you, I grouped them onto one layout so that if you don't want any gnomes, you could just omit those 2 stickers and do something else with them, add them on a card, something like that. But this is the paper pack that I have here. So this is that piece of paper that has the gnomes on the back side. But on the front side, they're just little fall icons, right? So there's sunflowers and some gourds, some mushrooms, leaves, a little squirrel, an apple. So if you don't like the gnome side, then just use this side of the paper. Super fun zip strip with the little acorn there. And then I have these all backwards, but okay, so then there's this piece of paper, which is the fun word search piece of paper. Sorry, it's white. I shouldn't have that one on top. And you guys know, if you follow my business page, I love a good word search. I post them every once in a while to see what kind of words you guys can find. But so there's the word search on one side, and then this really pretty stripe with all of the coordinating colors from Gnomes for Autumn. Then the third piece of paper features one of the new colors, which is the limeade plaid here. And then on the back side is the pumpkin with the leaves. So the pumpkin is the color. And then there's leaves on it. And I actually think this is one of my favorite prints from this pack of paper. I love that it's kind of just washed out, but you can totally tell what it all is. And then, of course, there's these fun sunflowers on the zip strip. So I did use, like I said, the paper pack. I did also use the coordinating cardstock. So you can order that as one item number. But the coordinating cardstock is 2 pieces of white daisy, 2 pieces of acorn, 2 pieces of honey butter, 2 pieces of scarlet, 2 pieces of pumpkin, 2 pieces of espresso. Then I did use the cork shapes, which if you haven't seen them yet, are super cute. So they're a relatively thin piece of cork, but they don't, I won't say they don't rip, because you could rip them if you're not careful, but they come out of the sheet very easily. They're fully adhesive backed. And these are, I found them easier to use than like our original first set of cork shapes we ever had. So I did really like these, and I've tucked them in all over the place. Okay, and so then I did use the Cozy Up dots, and I looked for a package to show you guys, but literally I've used almost everything. This is all I have left at this moment. I really enjoyed using the Cozy Up dots. I found they've just gone with so much lately, but I did use Cozy Up dots in the workshop. So the workshop files, as I said, come to you as a download. So all you have to do is click on the link. So there is the directions with the supply list with the directions. So here's a look at, like, there's the background colors, your directions on assembling the layout. There's a before photo so you can see how the layouts look before you put all the stuff on top. There's some suggested photo sizes, but you don't have to follow my photo sizes. If you have different sized photos, just cut your mats slightly different to like house your own photos at whatever sizes you want to print your photos. I do try and design the workshop so that there's lots of open space, so you can add whatever you would like on there. There's large photos of each of the layouts and some details. And then here is the gold, the full color cutting guide. So you cut your papers exactly the same as mine so that you have enough papers to create all the layouts and not much left over at the end. You can see there's just like little bits of paper. Okay, so now let's go on to look at the layouts. So I have numbers on the back of mine. I don't know if you guys, if you read the directions or not, but one of my little notes on there is to add a post-it note onto your piles so you know which pile to add your pieces of paper to. And I actually keep those on the back right until the end so I don't get them out of order and all of that fun stuff. But so here is layout number 1 with the pretty sunflowers. This is obviously very fall themed, right? So on the honey butter, you can see the little cork shapes tucked in here. And then here is layout number 2 on pumpkin cardstock with the little thankful title, Happy Harvest, Good Times, right? You could really scrapbook anything on this page. And then this is the only fall gnome themed layout of the 4. So like I said, if you're not a gnome person, flip this piece of paper over and you obviously have just the fall icons on here, and just add a different title and pull out this sticker. Like I said, they're sized so you could actually just use them on cards if you prefer. So this is layout number 3. And then this is layout number 4. I love a good banner. And I think it's so fun that the stickers are just right, like little tiny pieces of all kinds of decorations that coordinate with the whole collection. So this is layout number 4 on White Daisy. Like I said, I love this green plaid piece also. So I thought that it really popped off of the White Daisy paper. So we'll go backwards, but that was layout number 4. 3. 2. And 1. So there you go. That is your look at my Gnomes for Autumn scrapbooking workshop. And you are more than welcome to ask me any questions you have here in the comments below, or you can click the link in the description above or below, depending on where you're watching. And it'll take you to the blog post where I do have a few more details about my workshop. So I hope you guys all have an awesome day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.